Okay. So the coffee is preloaded. I would recommend do not plug it in before putting your water in. It will start heating up instantly, and then you have to deal with a bunch of heat. I did it the first time. Yeah, you pour your water in this section. Super simple. Channel. Close the lid. Kind of has a lock to it, so when you're traveling with it, it shouldn't leak too much. I would still recommend maybe taking a paper towel to it, but coffee in. This is the Delta 2 power station. This is just to show the wattage. If you're out camping or in a similar situation, you can see how much wattage is going to be pulling for you. So plug it in. Starts heating up. So that's the thing. There's a button on the side of it, so you're supposed to be able to plug it in, turn it off, turn on. I find the button super sensitive, whether the on and off position, so sometimes you don't even realize, and you'll like try to click it back to the old position, it doesn't even click back. So anyways, just a little thing to keep in mind. I've had coffee out of it so far. It was very, very good. I'll show you over here. It's currently pulling 628 watts during its cycle. Let that go. So this is just showing if I had to, I'm at 73% battery, if I had to hold this charge for the entire time, and this was just a continuous load, it would only last about an hour. But because it's about a 2-minute coffee, usually takes on average between 3 and 5% of my Delta 2. This is also the Delta 2 950, but just keep that in mind. Back to the coffee maker. It's still at 627 watts. I'll let you know if there's any spikes or changes in that, but I've done this test before and there isn't. It stays at that 627, 628 watts the whole time until it's done brewing. I put, there's not quite a fill line, but I'll show you after, and the reservoir up there, it kind of goes from hard plastic to mesh, so I kind of just go to the top of the hard plastic. Well, it was mesh, hard plastic, mesh, but anyways, I go to the top of the hard plastic, and it's usually a good cup of coffee. Still pulling 627 watts. I haven't been timing this, but I'm sure if you play back the video, you can add it up yourself. I know it's a long video, but I'm keeping it going the whole time in case anybody needs to see the time it takes to make a simple cup of coffee. Just add some extra notes while we're waiting. The coffee mug it comes with, I would recommend using it to store your coffee grounds while you're traveling, just because like it does okay as a coffee mug, but the thermal seal, whatever you want to call it, isn't great. Your hands get warm, pretty warm with it, like to the point of uncomfortableness. And then not only that, it doesn't keep your coffee hot for super long. So, anyways, just something to keep in mind. The coffee machine itself, though, is pretty much everything I wanted. It's light, portable, something you can bring to camp. It doesn't take a crazy amount of wattage. It takes enough, but. Pan off for a second. Still 627 watts. I'm now at 70% on the EcoFlow, just off of that load. So I think I got some weird. There we go. Okay, I was also talking to my dad the first time I made coffee with it, but I do not remember being this slow. its own. There we go. Full cup of coffee, instantly shuts off its own power. Not gotta worry about too much. And yeah, there you go.
I love this product.